What's up guys, welcome back to Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. I'm doing a let's play. Here we are, playing as my amazing character, Arendil, the Spellblade, in his rusty iron armour. He's literally no idea why he's here, but Bruma is the best city in the game, and I figured while I'm here, I've done the Mage's Guild recommendation, sold a load of junk, but let's do some quests. Let's do some adventuring. You know, the Amulet of Kings thing, that can wait. Emperor's dead, like, you know, I don't think even anyone knows about it at the moment. Not at the moment. I mean, they're trying to keep his death on the wraps, aren't they? Let's just do something, you know. Find a nice bit of gold to line our pockets. I mean, I got 623 gold. Really want to get some steel armor as soon as possible.
How are you?
Hello. You look like you've been on the skooma. That, or you look like you had a potato for a father. And, oh, hello, who's this? Glorious chap. Nice armor. Alright, let's go and visit Castle Bruma. I mean, it's a decent enough place. Ah, nice place. And there is the Countess. The reason I come in here is because I would like to look at some of the ancient Akaviri artifact sets she collects. Look at that. It's a ruined Akaviri shield.
Well met.
It's a
The
pleasure
news
to
from
see
Amulet
you.
is terrible.
Hello.
Have you heard about the attack on the chapel there? The servants of Debella slaughtered on the very altar of love. Truly shocking.
Oh dear.
No! Indeed.
Someone needs to get Skjorta under control. You'd think Olfand would be the one to do it.
I don't know why the guards haven't taken care of her yet.
Right, so we've now just heard that the Chapel of Anvil was attacked.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I've just come to meet a prisoner, I think. Just wanting to have a look around. And yeah, no, so we just heard that, and yeah, an attack has just taken place on the chapel.
Something I can help you with.
Now, my character's intrigued. Arendil is a little bit intrigued, but not enough to go out of his way to go there and visit said chapel attack. But it is like in you know, the back of his mind. It's going to be something that he's going to increasingly become curious.
What a bother. Don't be...
Okay. You good, man? Be good? I'm not being a bother, I swear. I just want to come down here and have a look around. Thank you very much.
No touching the locks.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, sorry. I didn't even touch any locks.
No touching the locks.
Can you stop? Drunda.
Go away.
Oh, okay.
Go away.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my dude.
We're here to help.
Tell me some rumours.
Someone needs to get...
Okay, you're just going to tell me about the Skjorta person. Never mind then. Well, I thought I could do the quest. Might need to talk to someone else
Get
first.
too close to the prisoners.
Well, bloody out of the prison, alright? Stop chasing me down. Frickin' hell.
Prisoners may not accept gifts.
Christ, alright. Expecting him to put me in jail then.
Well met, Good day. I'm
Yes.
the Countess.
Alright, I apologise. I will leave. You.
Is there a problem?
No, no problem.
The Emperor.
Oh, okay, so everyone does know the Emperor's dead.
Farewell. What seems to be... Did you hear about...
Okay, so Rainiel Dralis.
Yes. The vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us.
I see. Interesting.
Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Rainiel slew him. Kind of strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire.
Okay.
He seemed to be such a likable fellow.
Very interesting. I see. So, this Rainiel Dralis suddenly comes into Bruma, and then, within a day, finds a vampire. Now, I don't know if you remember, but back to reading Immortal Blood, it took Movarth Pequine various months or weeks to even find his vampires, his targets. Now, this guy comes in to Bruma and within a day finds the vampire. Sounds a bit fishy to me, so you know what, I might go and check this out. Arendil's read Immortal Blood, and this seems to be the perfect quest. It's piqued his interest, and also he feels like he can maybe get a bit of gold out of it, possibly. Maybe if Brayden Lyrian was a vampire, he can, you know, learn from this Dralis person. All about money and gold, isn't it?
Please.
You're going to have to leave.
No, I don't want to.
This is a crime scene.
Okay, right. Okay.
Good.
I'm sorry.
You can't, okay.
You're going to have to...
Well, let's talk about Reynold Dralis. Reynold Dralis?
A culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information.
I see. That's fair enough. I mean, I am a stranger. I am a nobody.
I'm listening.
However, I can be of some help. Right, let's bribe a little bit. So, you like to be boasted and admired. You love to be admired. I do that.
You can't scare me. Ugh. Real goodness.
Okay, I did nothing.
What can I say?
I'm so bad at this. I really am.
You're revolt. What a wonderful compliment. I wish I could say that.
I seriously suck at speechcraft, the minigame things.
You can't scare me. What a wonderful I wish You should be ashamed.
That was a little bit better. Because I will bribe him, but I save myself a little bit of money first. I try to, you know, not...
I wish I could say that.
waste all my money.
Oh, really now? You're such a charmer.
Oh, stop you.
Ugh. That's foul.
What, did I just tell you about the joke about the Imperial Breton who walked into a bar?
Oh, please. Please. Really? Interesting.
Screw, I'm just going to bribe the rest.
That's not bad. I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway.
It already has.
Turns out that Brayden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Reynold Dralis, we may never have uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we've found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Reynold arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Brayden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Brayden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Brayden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you, so you can see we really don't need any help, but thanks for the offer.
Seems extremely convenient. I mean, Brayden could have just been working the night shift and sleeping through the day. You never know, but you would think that the wife of a vampire would know he's a vampire because, you know, it's his wife. I mean, fair enough, I know vampires are a master of disguise, and obviously reading Immortal Blood, we found out that Cyrodiilic vampires, the Sanguinaris Vampiris, I think is the one that's in Cyrodiil. Probably not. No, polymorphic hemothelia is Cyrodiil's. Yeah, we know that disease makes you pretty much indistinguishable from a living person, but still, you would think the wife would know. Let's talk about Brandon Lyrian.
As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense.
It doesn't though, because the other guard who I asked about it said he was a good man and the last person you would think to be a vampire.
I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living.
No vampire hunter's that good enough, in my opinion. Not even Movath Pequine was that good enough. And he had a book dedicated to him.
Feel free to question
Sounds a bit
anyone in
fishy to
town.
me.
I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me.
Whoa, 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 slow down. Alright? Wait. I'm here to help. I want to help. As long as the coin is good, I want to help.
Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast.
Tell me what happened.
I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open, and my Braden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Rainiel Draelus. He said he was a vampire hunter, and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Rainiel, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement.
Bloody hell.
The guard sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Rainiel convinced Carius that Braden was a vampire.
I see, the evidence does look bad for him.
Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous.
Very good point.
And another thing. The guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Rainiel character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before.
I see.
Of course, he says he's never been here. Look, there isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name.
If the coin's good, as I said, I'll do it.
I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth.
Alright, I'll do it. Okay.
I know I sound desperate.
So, any new revelation? I'm sure Erlene is very upset. She'll be safe, though. Rainiel has confirmed with us that she isn't infected.
Of course she
Her
isn't.
accusations that Rainiel is lying is not surprising. At this point, she's so upset that she'll say anything to deny what really happened.
I'm sorry, but
I
she's
suppose if I
not
found out a loved
infected.
one was something as horrid as a vampire, I'd find any excuse not to believe it either.
If she's not infected, to me that just screams the fact he's not infected, because she would know if he's a vampire, or she would be infected herself.